Hey there, friends. Welcome to Jatinga, a quaint village nestled in the Dima Hasao district of Assam. You are in for a treat as this place offers breathtaking views of nature that will leave you spellbound. It's the perfect spot to discover and explore the essence of incredible India. But hold your horses of imagination, friends. Jatinga is not your typical travel destination in India. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you something that sets this place apart, the bird suicide mystery. Yep, you heard that right. It's believed that birds from various regions flock here not to mate, not to migrate, not to sing songs, but to end their own lives. I know, it sounds unbelievable, spooky even. But trust me, it's a natural phenomenon that nobody has been able to explain or decode to date. So, are you curious to know more about this eerie phenomenon? Do you dare to explore this mystery with us? Then join us as we take a deep dive into the enigma that is the Jatinga bird mystery. Jatinga, a small village in the Dima Hasao district of Assam, India, is known for a mysterious and spooky phenomenon that has puzzled people for over a century. Every year, between August and November, thousands of birds from different parts of the world flock to Jatinga, only to fly towards their death. This strange occurrence has come to be known as the Jatinga bird suicide mystery, and it has made Jatinga one of the most intriguing and enigmatic places in India. Despite its dark reputation, Jatinga is a charming and picturesque village that boasts of incredible natural beauty. It is surrounded by verdant hills, lush forests, and glistening rivers, making it an ideal destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers. Jatinga is also home to a vibrant and hospitable community of locals who are always eager to welcome visitors and share their culture and traditions. The Jatinga bird suicide mystery is not a recent phenomenon. In fact, it has been documented since the late 19th century. According to local folklore, the phenomenon was first noticed by the Jansha tribe who lived in the area. They believed that the birds were being called by the spirits of their ancestors, and that the phenomenon was a sign of good luck. However, the first written account of the phenomenon was recorded by a British colonial administrator, E.P. in 1905. In his report, G described how the birds were attracted to the village by the lights from the huts and would fly towards them, crashing into walls and roofs and dying in large numbers. He also noted that the phenomenon was not limited to Jatinga, but had been observed in other parts of India as well. Over the years, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery has been studied by numerous scientists, ornithologists, and experts, but no conclusive explanation has been found. Some have suggested that the birds are disoriented by the lights and become confused, while others believe that the phenomenon is caused by natural magnetic fields or atmospheric conditions. Despite the lack of a definitive explanation, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery remains a fascinating and mysterious phenomenon that continues to attract visitors from all over the world. The Jatinga bird suicide mystery is named after the small village of Jatinga, located in the northeastern state of Assam in India. Every year, between August and November, hundreds of birds of different species mysteriously plunge to their deaths in the village. The birds involved in the phenomenon include kingfishers, black bitterns, tiger bitterns, little egrets, and pond herons, among others. Interestingly, the birds are all migratory and are not known to exhibit suicidal tendencies in any other part of the world. The birds arrive in Jatinga during the night, usually between 7 and 10 p.m., when the sky is clear and the moon is not visible. They are attracted by the lights of the village, which they fly towards, and become disoriented, often crashing into trees, walls, and buildings. What's even more baffling is that the birds only seem to exhibit suicidal behavior during certain weather conditions, such as mist or light rain, and only on certain nights. It's a mystery that has stumped scientists and bird experts for decades. Despite the morbid nature of the phenomenon, it's important to note that not all birds die during the event. Many are simply injured and are taken in by the villagers who nurse them back to health and release them back into the wild. As we delve further into the Jatinga bird suicide mystery, we'll explore some of the other intriguing aspects of this strange and fascinating phenomenon. The behavior of the birds in the Jatinga bird suicide mystery is what makes this phenomenon so unusual and mysterious. As we mentioned earlier, the birds only exhibit this behavior during certain weather conditions and on certain nights. So, what could be causing them to behave in this way? One theory is that the lights of the village disorient the birds and cause them to fly towards the source of the light. However, this doesn't fully explain why the birds only exhibit this behavior during certain weather conditions. Another theory is that the birds are attracted to the sounds of the insects that are drawn to the village lights. This could explain why the phenomenon only occurs during certain weather conditions, as these conditions may be more conducive to insect activity. It's also worth noting that the birds only exhibit suicidal behavior at a certain time of night, usually between 7 and 10 p.m. This suggests that there may be a circadian rhythm or biological clock at play, but this has yet to be fully understood or explained. Despite decades of research, the exact cause of the Jatinga bird suicide mystery remains a mystery. It's a strange and eerie phenomenon that has captured the imagination of people all over the world. Friends, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery has long fascinated scientists and researchers from around the world. Despite decades of investigation, however, the exact cause of this strange phenomenon has yet to be fully explained. One of the most famous studies of the Jatinga bird suicide mystery was conducted by the Indian scientist Dr. S. K. Pandey in the 1970s. Dr. Pandey hypothesized that the birds were attracted to the village lights due to the insects that were drawn to them. He believed that the birds were then disoriented by the lights and flew towards them, eventually becoming exhausted and crashing to the ground. Other researchers have proposed different theories, including magnetic fields, lunar cycles, and even the possibility of toxic fumes emanating from the ground. However, none of these theories have been fully substantiated, and the mystery remains unsolved. Despite the lack of a conclusive explanation, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery remains an important topic of study for scientists and researchers. By better understanding this phenomenon, we may be able to gain new insights into animal behavior, migration patterns, and even the impact of human activity on the natural world. Over the years, many theories and explanations have been proposed to explain the Jatinga bird suicide mystery. Some of these theories are scientific in nature, while others are more supernatural or speculative. One of the most popular theories is that the birds are attracted to the village lights, which they mistake for the moon or stars. This theory suggests that the birds become disoriented by the lights and are unable to navigate properly, leading to their eventual demise. Another theory suggests that the birds are drawn to the village by the smell of insects or other prey that are attracted to the lights. This theory proposes that the birds are simply following their natural instincts to hunt and feed, but become confused and exhausted by the bright lights. Yet another theory suggests that the birds are being affected by toxic gases or chemicals that are present in the area. This theory proposes that the birds are experiencing a form of poisoning, which is causing them to become disoriented and ultimately leading to their death. Despite these and other theories, the exact cause of the Jatinga bird suicide mystery remains unknown. While some scientists and researchers continue to study this phenomenon, others have dismissed it as a natural occurrence that is not worth further investigation. Regardless of the cause, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery remains a fascinating and eerie phenomenon that continues to captivate people around the world. Jatinga has become a popular tourist destination, attracting people from all over the world who are interested in the mysterious phenomenon of birds committing suicide. However, it's important to remember that this is a serious issue and not just a tourist attraction. Despite being a mysterious and intriguing phenomenon, the Jatinga bird suicide mystery has a darker side as well. The birds are killed in large numbers, which is a cause for concern for conservationists. Efforts are being made to educate the locals about the importance of bird conservation and reduce the number of birds that die every year. And that concludes our journey through the mysterious world of Jatinga bird suicide. As we've seen, there are many theories and explanations for this phenomenon, but none of them have been proven beyond a doubt. Despite the scientific community's efforts to explain and conserve this natural phenomenon, it remains shrouded in mystery. Whether you believe that the birds are driven to suicide by some unknown force or simply disoriented by the lights, one thing is certain: Jatinga is a unique and intriguing place that deserves our attention and respect. So the next time you find yourself in Northeast India, be sure to pay a visit to Jatinga and witness the phenomenon for yourself. And remember, while the mystery may never be fully solved, the beauty of nature and its many wonders will always continue to amaze and inspire us. And that concludes our showcase of the today's topic. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and relatives so that they too can enjoy videos on wild animals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.